This video is brought to you by SoccerPro.com. Be sure to visit SoccerPro.com for all the latest soccer gear at everyday low prices with no membership fees. Don't forget to use coupon code SR4U at checkout for $10 off a $75 purchase, plus free shipping within the US. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing video of a very special pair of running shoes from Nike, and they are the Nike Lunar TR1 Plus Sport Pack. You've probably heard of this particular running shoe. It's a little bit on the pricey side, I'll warn you right off the bat. It costs in and around $230, but it offers some really cool tracking technology that you would not normally get from a running shoe. I know a lot of you guys are immediately going to compare it to the MyCoach, which I will have a review of relatively soon. Let me just show you guys the box real quick. It comes in this really cool fancy box. It's actually magnetic, I believe, which is kind of neat. Completely different than you would normally get in your shoebox. Of course, you get the shoes, and you get this little accessory pack on the inside, which I'll get to a little bit later. Get the box out of the way. So again, like I said, the MyCoach, I'll have something about the MyCoach relatively soon, guys. But this is a completely different tracking system in comparison to the MyCoach, in that it's a real-time tracking system. So it's basically compatible with any kind of Apple device, so an iPod Touch, an iPhone, or an iPad. You're going to be able to run this on, as well as any computer. But when you do have it synced to your iPhone, for example, you can actually see your stats being tracked in real time. So if you jump, you can see exactly how high you jumped in real time on your phone. And from what I understand, it's extremely accurate, and it's actually two sensors as opposed to one sensor, unlike the MyCoach. So you have a chip that goes in each shoe. Just to talk about the shoe itself real quick, this is the brand new Lunar TR1 training shoe from Nike. They've also kind of made a basketball shoe as well as a women's training shoe with the same kind of technology running through it. But the training shoe from Nike here is really sharp. I'm really a big fan of how it looks, and I think the technology in it's really cool and beneficial as far as training goes. You're going to see you have a predominantly mesh upper with this neoprene liner on the inside to kind of wrap your foot a little bit more tightly, which is what you would want in a training shoe, because it's going to be a lot of lateral side-to-side movements. And then you have these kind of the Flywire 2.0 running through these shoes here. Yeah, I don't know how great you guys can see it on camera, but you have these kind of suspension bridge things, just like Flywire would normally be, but it runs to the outside of the shoe, so you have these kind of wires coming through here, so when you actually pull the laces tight, it pulls on these wires, so you can actually see the Flywire working, which is really cool. I thought that was really neat, and you can see the interchange between blue and purple, so it really does look good. Also, keep in mind that this particular shoe only comes in this color. If you do want the version without all of this extra sensors in it, it costs about $120, and it comes in some extra colorways, so I'll have links in the description on the review page to that as well, so if you do want to check that out. But the shoe itself, again, like I said, is really nice. Really fits nicely, and then you have this really nice Lunar Lawn sole running through here, the same kind of sole that you have on the Lunar Gatos from Nike, if you're familiar with the indoor soccer shoe that they make. Lunar Lawn is kind of their special foam material that has a really high density to it, but it provides plenty of padding. You can see the sole is relatively thick, so even though the shoe is very expensive, I can definitely anticipate it lasting a long time. You also have an external plastic heel counter, which is going to provide that extra stability in the heel, which is also very nice. And then of course you have this really nice rubber, really thick, really kind of strong feeling rubber, but it's still going to provide plenty of grip. Again, and it's going to provide a little bit of durability for a shoe, which is what you would want for a shoe that is a little bit on the pricey side. But if you don't buy running shoes all that often, or you're just looking for something totally cool, this is something that you're going to want to check out. As far as what else comes in the box, you get this little chip, this little kind of box here that features the two chips that you need, which are right here and here. It only comes with this particular pack. You can't buy it separately, and there's obviously slots in both shoes for the chips. And what these chips are going to allow is they're going to allow tracking for vertical leap, distance, acceleration, as well as provide kind of tracking systems for little training exercises with this application that comes on the iPhone. Basically, the applications is you're going to be able to compete against your friends or anybody else who has these shoes, and it's kind of like a social thing, similar to the MyCoach thing, but there's going to be little kind of training exercises that actually you can set up on your own using whatever objects you have around you, and you can kind of compete against other people, and it's kind of a fun way to stay in shape and to train. It's a more a social way to train, I guess you could say, and you can basically compare your stats, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of a motivating tool, while also be a tracking tool if you do want to track your stats, see your improvement. And you can see, like I said, you can see that in real time, which is something that no other tracking system on the market can currently do that comes in a pair of shoes. That is. Hopefully we're going to be able to see this technology in soccer shoes, which is part of the reason why I did decide to bring this particular shoe in. And then of course you see you have this accessory box. I'm not going to open it up. Basically what's in there is your warranty guide, your instruction manual, as well as a USB connector for your computer and an Apple connector for your Apple iDevice. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's the shoe. Again, I'll leave link in the description right to the review page. Check out the high quality pictures of these shoes because they really are cool looking in person. I don't know how great you can see it on camera, but this blue sole kind of has this changing color effect in the light. It goes from kind of blue to purple. Really, really unique. Like I said, I'll leave the links in the description to the training shoe, the basketball shoe, as well as the women's shoe, which all have this tracking system kind of implemented into the shoe, as well as the standard version of this particular shoe. If you just like this, if you're looking for a pretty decent training shoe, that costs in around $120, where this one costs about double at about $230. But if you are looking to get this shoe with all this tracking technology in it, I would suggest doing it right away. It's not something that I think is ever going to go on sale, and by the time you do wait for it to go on sale, it'll be gone. So like I said, if you want this, I think it's kind of a special edition thing at the moment, so pick it up while you can. Again, those links will be in the description right on the review page of my website. Go ahead and leave a comment down below, guys, if you have any questions. And if you haven't checked out the Facebook page, go ahead and do so. There'll be a link in the description of that as well. Basically what happens on the Facebook page is any new content that goes up on the website, any new product that I get in for review, I generally post it on Facebook before it goes up on YouTube. So if you want to see what's coming up on YouTube in the next couple of days before it actually goes up, Facebook is the place where that's going to happen. So go ahead and check that out. Again, that link will be in the description. As always, guys, thanks for watching.